Do you wish to visit an English-speaking country or an EU one, but you don't have enough money? Ireland Working Holiday Visa is your option. You can visit Ireland, work at the same time, and enjoy its wonders. Watch this video till the end to learn all about it. Hey everyone, I'm Behnam from the Visa Library. This channel gives visa information and the latest news and updates. First things first, subscribe to our channel, hit the bell and download the free cheat sheet that my team has prepared from the link in the description. You should also follow us on Instagram and Facebook to get the latest visa news and updates. Now, let's begin. Let me ask you this question first. Who is eligible to apply and receive an Ireland Working Holiday Visa? Well, not everyone. Only nationals of a few countries are qualified to receive it. If the government of your country or your nationality has signed a working holiday agreement with Ireland, you can apply for it. Here is a list of these countries: Argentina, Australia, Canada, Chile, Hong Kong, Japan, New Zealand, Republic of Korea, and the US. The nationals of Taiwan can also apply for a working holiday visa. If you're a citizen of Taiwan, you mustn't apply via the Department of Foreign Affairs. Your application is processed by the Immigration Service Delivery. Not every applicant from these countries can apply. They must meet the eligibility principles. The first one is age. The age range is 18 to 30 and 35. Visit the Visa Library article from the link in the description to know the exact age range by your nationality. The second requirement is to have enough funds to cover your expenses in Ireland. Although you can work part-time, you must have enough money to cover part of your expenses with it. You must have enough funds to cover the basics of your holiday or until you find a job in Ireland. I'll explain this part a bit later. The third requirement is to have insurance. You must arrange insurance for your stay in Ireland to cover your expenses for illness or accidents. There are various companies you can buy insurance from in Ireland or the EU. The fourth requirement is that you can only use this program once. If you have used it before, you may not apply again. But there is an exception for Canadian applicants. If you're a Canadian, you can use this program 2 times. The fifth requirement is to have a valid passport from one of the approved countries. You must be qualified to get a passport from one of them. Also, you must be able to leave your home country. The rules and regulations must permit you to leave your home country. So you must check them with the country of your residence. The sixth requirement is to be a higher education student. If not, you must submit proof that you completed your education not later than 1 year ago at the time of application. Alright then, these were the eligibility principles. If you're qualified, you can apply for the working holiday program. At this stage, you have to gather the supporting documents. They prove you're eligible to get the working holiday visa. Are you wondering what documents you have to submit? Here is a list of documents you have to collect. Number 1 is the application form. You need to complete the application form with your personal information, then print, date, and sign it. The information you put in it must be the same as your documents. Your name's spelling must be like your passport. If you're asking where to get the form, you can download it from the Irish Embassy on your home country's websites. They have a new application form for each year. You can see the application form for the year 2023 sample from the link in the description. Number 2 is passport. You need a valid passport from one of the countries that is in a working holiday agreement with Ireland. Its validity must be for at least 1 year when you enter Ireland. Canadian residence passport must be valid for at least 30 months from the date they will enter Ireland. Number 3 is photo. 2 photos of yourself taken in the past 3 months, not older, are needed. It must show your face clearly. Remember that nothing must cover your face: veil, sunglasses, unusual beard or mustache. Number 4 is your CV or resume. It must be complete and explain your work experience and educational background. The more details, the better. It must reflect your education and work experience well in the last 10 years. Number 5 is education certificate or diploma. You must prove to be a full-time student in higher education. If not, provide your degree or diploma that proves you have graduated within the last year. I explained this item among the eligibility principles earlier. Do you remember? Number 6 is proof of having enough funds. Provide bank statements that you have at least 3,500 euros to cover your initial expenses in Ireland. If you have already purchased your return ticket, you will not need 3,000 euros. Ask the embassy how old the bank statements can be. It often cannot be older than 1 month ago at the time of application. Number 7 is medical insurance. You should buy health insurance valid in Ireland and the EU countries. It must cover all of your medical expenses for at least 30,000 euros. Canadian citizens can stay for 2 years in Ireland, so their health insurance must be valid for the second year as well. This is a list of companies that in Ireland that you can buy insurance from them. Irish Life Health, Laya Healthcare, VHI Healthcare, HSF Health Plan. Number 8 is proof to have a clean record certificate. You have to submit a clean record certificate from the police or judiciary officials in your home country. It must indicate that you have no criminal background and have obeyed the national law. If you cannot submit this certificate, it's unlikely that your application will get approved. Alright then, this was a general list of supporting documents, but it's not all of it. The Irish Embassy or Consulate in your home country might ask for further documents. It's up to their decision. You must visit their website and see if they have a list of documents or not. If not, ask them about the full list. You have to gather the full list of documents. Then schedule a meeting with the Irish Embassy or Consulate in your home country. Do you know where to apply? If you're from Argentina, visit the Embassy of Ireland in Buenos Aires. If you're from Australia, visit the Embassy of Ireland in Canberra. If you're from Canada, visit the Embassy of Ireland in Ottawa. If you're from Chile, visit the Embassy of Ireland in Buenos Aires. If you're from Hong Kong, visit the Consulate General of Ireland in Hong Kong. If you're from Japan, visit the Embassy of Ireland in Tokyo. If you're from New Zealand, visit the Ireland Honorary Consulate in Auckland. If you're from South Korea, visit the Embassy of Ireland in Seoul. If you're from the US, you must visit the Irish Embassy or Consulate in New York, Boston, San Francisco, Chicago, or Washington, D.C. It's up to the state you live in. Visit the Visa Library article to know the residents of the U.S. states have to apply to which consulate or embassy. You have to submit the documents to the embassy in person. Get to the embassy about an hour early. It could take time to enter the building. Meet the officials and submit the documents. Then you have to pay the application fee. It's up to the Irish Embassy in your home country and their services. After the meeting ends, you should wait for processing after finishing the procedure with the embassy. The processing time depends on different items, but the standard processing time is 6 to 8 weeks. When authorities issue the visa, they will send it to your address. In case it gets denied, the Irish officials will send you a denial letter explaining why. Once you receive the working holiday visa, you have 1 year to use it. When you arrive in Ireland, the work holiday visa will get started. It will get revoked if you do not use it after 1 year. But let me tell you this, receiving a working holiday visa is not a guarantee to enter Ireland. When you arrive in the country, you have to go through border control. The Irish officers will check your documents, so you have to carry every piece of documents with you. They will determine whether you are eligible to enter Ireland or not. Remember, they have the authorities to deport you. When they approve you, they will stamp your passport. It will show the duration of your stay in Ireland. You can learn more about the visa stamps by watching the video we have prepared about them. After you land in Ireland, there is one more thing to do. You have to register for an Irish residence permit as soon as possible after you arrive in Ireland. Registration is required if you want to stay in Ireland for longer than 90 days. An Irish residence permit is a small wallet-sized card that shows you're legally staying in the country. It also shows the type of immigration permission you have. Each stamp shows what you can do while you're in Ireland. For instance, study, work, or other things. You must register with the Garda National Immigration Bureau and pay the application registration fee. You have to visit them in person and bring the supporting documents, passport, insurance, and visa stamp on your passport. Your residence permit will be valid for 1 year, but you may not extend it. You have to return to your home country. If you want to know about working holiday rules, you have permission to work for 40 years per week. If you want to bring your family to Ireland, you may not do it under a working holiday visa. You can bring them through the Ireland Visitor Visa and a separate visa application. You can watch the video the Visa Library team has prepared for the Ireland Visitor Visa on our channel to learn more about it. Alright then, this was all you must know about Ireland Working Holiday Visa. If you have questions, write them down in the comment section. My team at the Visa Library will answer them. Before you leave, like this video, hit the bell, and don't forget to download the free PDF file that my team has prepared from the link in the description. You should also follow us on Instagram and Facebook to get the latest visa news and updates. Until the next video, thank you all for watching.